Hey, hello, what's up guys? Yes, it's me again. I came back to my YouTube video, and then today I want to talk about something in English again, right? And then today, I want to talk about this, yeah, this is my opinion, but if you want to be a English speaker, I think you should try to use your imagination, use your feeling instead of Japanese. So yes, a lot of people saying that you should think in English, in order for you to become a fluent English speaker. And what does that mean? Because if I think about it, if I think, what I'm, when I'm speaking in my mother language, which is Japanese, usually I don't think anything in my head. And just if I want to say something, I just speak, right? That's what is happening. So. What does that mean that you should think in your head, in English? And then I think, that basically what this means is that you should not try to translate in your head. That's what that means. And then if you do have to, think about something before you speak up, do it in English. That's what that means. But basically, when people say that you should think in English, that means that you shouldn't translate in your head, because if you translate, it's going to take a long time, right? So that's actually means, right? So if I think about it, for example, like if I listen to the word, English word, let me see, what is the word? Okay, let's say I heard that the fragile, right? Fragile English words, this is something, when I heard this word, I don't automatically, try to translate in my head. Instead, I have this image, right? Fragile means that it's easy to break or easy to hurt, right? So if I heard fragile, I would imagine, for example, like a package, full of glassware inside. And if you drop it, and inside the glassware will be shattered and go to pieces. Right, so it's easy to break, and also that this word can apply to people. So for example, like he's, I could say that he's very fragile. That means that he very easily, hurt, his feeling by people saying something to him, right? So that's the image, that's something that I could, imagine from the word instead of Japanese word. So if you keep on trying to use your imagination, if you try to learn new vocabulary, if you try to learn new English word, instead of try to understand it with the Japanese definition, try to think and take a time and think and what kind of feeling you have and what kind of image you have on that word. And then if you just keep on trying to do it, and then you'll find yourself that you stop translating in your head, because, every time you have a word, you have a image, or a feeling, that, you have on your mind when you listen to that word. So, that way that your brain start to understand English as English, as an image, as like a feeling, what you feel about when you hear that word. So that's how your response time will be quicker and quicker. And then once you listen to something, your brain would understand, recognize the word instantly. Also that when you're trying to say something, because you have an image, that your brain would output the right word, instantly without, hesitation. But if you try to translate everything, every time you listen to English word, every time you try to say something, you do, if you, do try to, translate in your head, it's going to take a long time. So I think, that's, best way to learn English is, trying to use your imagination, use, think about what you're gonna feel about that word, what kind of feeling you would have if you have, you have in that situation, or, use your imagination, think about what you feel about it, what you feel about the word, then, your brain will start to understand English as English instead of through the translation. So I think that's very important. And then important, especially when you want to become an English speaker and then you want to be a fluent English speaker. I think that this is very important. So yeah, like if you have to pass the test, like an English test, maybe that's the best way and quickest way will be just memorize everything, memorize English words with the Japanese definitions. Instead trying to take more time and then just trying to think about the word, think about what kind of feeling you would have about this English word, and then your brain will start recognize the word without translation. And then if you just keep on trying to do it and trying to train your brain and trying to so that your brain can understand it instantly with this feeling or with your image you have in your head about that word. And then that's how I think that it's best way to learn English, I think. Well, anyway, yes, today, yeah, thanks again for watching my YouTube video again, and then I'm gonna see you hopefully tomorrow. Okay, bye.